ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور داد کور داد
Good evening, welcome to RTA News. Today is Thursday, August 28, 2025. Thanks for joining us. Dr. Mohammad Faisal, the ambassador of the Islamic Emirate in Baku, met with Samad Bashirli, Deputy Minister of Economy of Azerbaijan. The Afghan embassy in Azerbaijan stated that the meeting focused on bilateral economic and trade cooperation, transit and visa facilitation for Afghan traders. Members of the United Nations Security Council, with the exception of the United States, in a joint statement called for an immediate, unconditional and permanent ceasefire in Gaza. The statement also urged Israel to halt the further expansion of its military operations in Gaza and to immediately lift all restrictions on the delivery of humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip. Nur Ahmad Agha, governor of the Afghanistan Bank, met with Mirwais Azizi, founder of Azizi Group, to discuss further development of the banking sector. The Afghanistan Bank stated that the meeting also focused on the growth and improvement of Azizi Bank and Islamic Bank, while emphasizing the complete transformation of banks to Islamic system. After a passenger bus overturned in the Afghan area, in which about 25 people died, the Minister of Interior Affairs held an emergency meeting to prevent the recurrence of traffic accidents. In this meeting, greater coordination between the public security police and traffic police was emphasized to prevent traffic accidents. Here is the report.
Traffic accidents have become one of the concerns of citizens in recent days and have always taken victims from citizens. Recently, 25 people were killed and nearly 30 others were injured when a passenger bus overturned in the Arghandi area.
Last night around 2 a.m., a passenger vehicle of type 580 veered off the main road due to the driver's negligence in the Arghandi Square area and subsequently overturned. Tragically, as a result of this heartbreaking incident, approximately 25 of our fellow citizens lost their lives and 27 others were injured. Some of the injured were in critical conditions. Police officials and emergency response teams promptly arrived at the scene. The wounded were transferred to hospitals. The ministry's leadership has issued strict instructions to local authorities and police to truly investigate and follow up on the matter, and to share detailed findings with senior leadership.
The occurrence of such accidents has caused concern among officials, and the Ministry of Interior Affairs has held an emergency meeting to prevent a recurrence.
In a meeting, practical guidance to prevent traffic incidents was discussed. An emphasis was placed on coordination between traffic police and public security police. It was also decided that under the coordination of the High Security Commission, any passenger vehicle violating traffic laws will be stopped, and Kabul Police Command will take practical steps to arrest the offenders.
According to the press office at the Ministry of Interior Affairs, the meeting was chaired by Major General Ataullah Anwari, the ministry's senior deputy security chief.
Maulawi Sabghatullah, the director of the National Museum, paid a farewell visit to Takaishi Kurumiya, ambassador of Japan, to Kabul and his accompanying delegation. In this meeting, the director of the National Museum, while appreciating the assistance of the Japanese country, especially in preserving cultural heritage, called on the role of this country important in reconstruction of Afghanistan. On the other hand, the ambassador of Japan, appreciating the achievements of the Islamic Emirate, emphasized the continuation of his country's cooperation in various sectors, especially in preserving cultural heritage and the National Museum. The first phase of the 10,000 megawatt power generation project by Azizi Energy Group will begin soon. The head of Azizi Company briefed Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar, the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs, on the progress of the project and said the first phase of the project will be implemented with a capacity of 4,000 megawatts of electricity. Here is the report.
In recent days, Mirwais Azizi, a national businessman headed the Azizi Group company, met with Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar Akhund, Deputy Prime Minister of Economic Affairs in Kabul, to discuss the progress of the first phase of 10,000 megawatt electricity generation project. The deputy spokesman of the Islamic Emirates said that during the meeting, Mirwais Azizi said that after signing the memorandum of understanding with Ministry of Energy and Water, the company's technical teams, along with the delegations of the relevant ministries, were dispatched to different provinces of the country for initial inspections over the past 2 weeks.
During this meeting, Mr. Azizi presented a report on the progress of the 10,000 megawatt electricity project to the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs. Mr. Azizi said that following the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding, his teams, together with technical teams from relevant ministries, were dispatched to Baghlan, Balkh, Jawzjan, Herat and Bamiyan provinces. Over the past 2 weeks, they have conducted preliminary survey of several projects and collected their technical data.
Mirwais Azizi added in the meeting that the project will be implemented in 3 phases, and its first phase, with a capacity of 4,000 megawatts of electricity, will begin soon.
According to the information provided by officials of Azizi Energy Group, the practical work on the existing project under the first phase will soon begin, in cooperation with the relevant ministries. Mr. Azizi also shared his request regarding this matter with the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs. The Deputy Prime Minister and the officials of the ministries assured full cooperation and instructed that the mentioned request be addressed.
This project, which is the largest investment in the electricity sector in Afghanistan, is a key step for the country's energy self-sufficiency and industrial growth.
The Minister of Refugees and Repatriations has reported return of 140 Afghan migrants this week following their release from prisons in Pakistan. According to officials of the ministry, the mentioned individuals have returned to the country to reside in Buldak in Kandahar province. 2 projects, a large irrigation canal and a standard cold storage facility, were integrated in Paktia province at the cost of around 20 million Afghanis in the presence of Maulawi Sadrazam Osmani, Deputy Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Livestock. According to the Ministry of Agriculture, Irrigation and Livestock, the cold storage facility has been built in cooperation with the Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency, RTA, and has the capacity to store 200 metric tons of products. The construction of 2 water supply networks worth more than 11 million Afghanis has begun in Siagar district of Arban province through the Provincial Department of Rural Rehabilitation and Development. According to local officials, during the implementation of these projects, dozens of people will be provided with job opportunities, and upon completion, 500 families will gain access to safe drinking water. That was all for tonight. Thanks for being with us. Have a great night.
شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا